Welcome back to my channel. So, I wanted to clear some stuff up for some people and share a little bit of my life, which this could be stupid. Actually, no, I already know it's going to be very stupid, but I don't care anymore. um, where do I start? I'm going to start with my post that I put up in reference to baby goals and Bull's birthday. So they both have birthdays in September, fairly close to one another. And like literally a week apart. And I simply just put my PayPal on my community page in case anybody wanted to donate to their party. I also put in there that, yes, sorry, my contacts are acting weird. The inflation prices, gas prices, things like that have been affecting our family, which is affecting everybody, okay? And if it was under normal circumstances, 2 birthdays would be doable. But seeing as we are in this shit show that we're in, it's been a lot harder. So I've had to cut corners, okay? An example, I cut my own kid's hair. I cut my own hair. I don't get my eyebrows done anymore. I'm canceling my BoxyCharm. I'm kind of on a strict no buy, like palettes and stuff like that, because obviously they're too expensive. You know what I mean? So I've cut corners. Our old home had a garden. I don't know if you guys remember it or not. But that garden provided a lot of produce as well as like fruits, vegetables, things like that for us. And now, okay, good to know. Maybe I will do another gum one. And that helped out greatly. We're on a fixed income. My husband is a disabled combat veteran. He was honorably discharged due to his mental and physical injuries. Now, upon getting sober, I found out that I have quite a few problems of my own, mentally and physically. I struggle with debilitating fibromyalgia, among other things. Like, I don't want to go down the list because it's fucking insane. So I'll just say that, like, and I'm bipolar, whatever. There's a lot more though. Hubs and I Hubs and I, we're like a well-oiled machine. We work really well together. We are both disabled, but for some reason, us together helping each other out and raising our children, it just works. It's that simple. I got my tubes tied after Buddy. For one, I knew that I could not afford another child. 2, my health reasons. Happy Monday, Northern Girl. And with that being said, when this recession started to come in, COVID started to come in, Hubs basically lost his work that he would do. I'm not going to go into details of what it was or anything like that. But it was at the VA because of COVID. And so we were like, oh, we're fine. You know, that was just extra spending money, whatever. But then you add inflation on top of everything, right? So it's making it really hard for a lot of people. You know, yes, there are people out there that are struggling much harder than me. When I posted that on my community page, I was not posting it because, oh, I can't afford parties for my kids or toys for my kids. It's just simply going to be a different kind of party and a different kind of toys for them. You know, it's not going to be as extravagant. You know, another way to, I guess, manipulate your budget in the times. You know what I mean? But for me personally, that made me sad. That made me sad. That I even have to do that. Like, to me, that just, it crushes me. Okay? I want my kids to have everything. And currently, I am in a position where I cannot work. Hubs and I applied for me to be his personal caretaker, and we were denied. Like, PTSD and certain neck pain that he got, you know, I'm not going to go into detail about that either, isn't visible to the average person, okay? And so we got denied. The VA is currently in a lawsuit because the woman and people that were in charge of who would get these benefits, they were being very, like, I don't know what the word is, like, discriminatory. Like, a lot of people are very discriminatory with disabilities. They're like, oh, well, you're not in a wheelchair, so you're not disabled. Okay. Or, oh, you're in your 30s, so you're not disabled, right? I'm going to be 39. And I'm 40, okay? I'm going to be 39 in August. I'm fucking 40. Let's be real. I'm not going to sit here and pussyfoot around the fact that I'm fucking approaching 40. So, the second option was for me to apply for disability. Now, we live in one of the worst states to ever get disability. So I don't think that that's going to fall through. But I currently cannot work right now. Okay? And honestly, Hubs can't either. I'm going to be real with you, but he's trying to look for work. And I'm just like, bro, like, don't. Like, just, hi, two of a kind. Because we're each other's support. You know what I mean? Like, people say, well, if you're helping your husband, how can you be on disability? I'm gonna this is just going to open a whole big can of worms. And I really, I don't give a fuck at this point. Proving to be disabled is so hard. Yeah. So here we are. Well, now that the VA is getting sued, and we moved, that put everything on the back burner. It's very stressful. It takes up a lot of time. It takes up a lot of my thoughts at night. It fucking kills me. But I'm doing what I have to do. Okay? So Hubs is like, oh, I can just go, like, work, you know, at Home Depot or something. I'm like, babe, you can't. Because he can't. He has severe PTSD. Mine is not as bad. I don't feel like it is. Maybe it is. His is pretty fucking bad. Like, actually, we're pretty much the same. I'm trying to think about it now. I'm like, wait a second. No, we're pretty much on the same page when it comes to PTSD. It's just from different forms of what happened in our lives. Like, his is from war. Okay, mine is from abuses that I don't even want to get into it. We just both have PTSD, okay? He has a physical injury. I have a physical injury, fibromyalgia. So, now that VA is being sued for incompetence and not giving people the right to have their spouses be caretakers, I don't know what that looks like for us. I don't. That could mean, I mean, we'd have to reapply, of course, at a different VA, whatever. But I don't know if we're going to get a settlement. I don't know. Like, I would just rather get the benefits for being his caretaker, because it's twice as much as SSI would ever be, okay? Or SSDI or whatever, I don't know. So that's personally what I would want, but I have to wait for that to be done in order to apply. At least I think so. We've been looking at all these different kinds of avenues, again, when we have time. Because me and my husband, we're with our kids 24/7. And what people don't realize is, okay, the only way that that works is us together, okay? Is us working together and literally splitting the tasks in half. Like, truly, you know what I mean? When he was working, I did all the cooking and cleaning and, you know, tending to the kids. And again, he only worked part-time because, again, he can't fuck up his disability. And so if I could work, I fucking would, okay? Trust and believe. If he could work, he would. He thinks he can. So I don't think he can. I know my husband very well. I think everyone's capable of doing, you know, I don't know. Just this whole pandemic shit and fucking being on a fixed income has really fucked with us. And it wouldn't have been so hard because we moved, we sold our home, and we put $100,000 down and we paid off all our bills. And so it would have been just like, you know, well, $800 more a month to live where we live. But because we paid off all of our credit cards and everything like that, it's only $300 more a month to live in a brand new home with the same amount of property. And we had to get out of the neighborhood we were in because it was going to shit. And I couldn't raise my kids in a drug-infested neighborhood. End of, okay? And I get it. There's people out there that have to raise their kids in drug-infested neighborhoods. I understand that. I'm not comparing myself to anybody, okay? I'm not comparing my plight to, you know, anyone, nor would I ever. Everyone's journey is different, okay? Everyone's, like, just because I have a new home doesn't mean that I would need help. You know what I mean? Or just because I'm going to be 39 doesn't mean that I'm not disabled. Does that make sense? I'm not trying to make anyone fucking feel bad for me, for one. I want to get that fucking clear. Because if I was, well, see, I shouldn't share that because I make it seem like I'm trying to. I don't want that. I just put a post out saying if you guys wanted to help out. That was it. Okay? 2 birthdays in 1 month in the situation that I'm in is a struggle. Okay? It is. You know, and again, it comes down to, like, you know, finagling finances and like not getting the big sheet cakes and, you know, maybe even doing homemade decorations or like Dollar Tree decorations. What I did do with my first daughter, everybody just were like, where'd you get where's the ugliest decorations? You know how people are. People are shit on here. They're just pieces of shit. But I mean, like, going back to the Dollar Tree to get decorations. I mean, I'm not saying that I cannot provide my kids' birthdays. I just want to get that out there. It's just not what I want. It's not what they're used to. Okay? And they're not spoiled ass kids where, like, oh, I didn't get this, and they're going to be shitty about it. No, my kids are very good. I have really good kids. And they would understand it, okay? I'm just putting it out there that, hey, I'm struggling right now. For me, okay? For me. Not for you, person over there that's, you know, broke as a joke and has 10 kids and you're like, you know. No, we have different lives, okay? We have different shit going on. I'm not trying to compare myself to anyone, okay? Everybody's plight is different, okay? It does not make one worse than the other. I mean, yeah, if you're homeless or something like that, but you know what I mean? Everyone's experience is theirs. So you can be judgy all you want to. I really don't fucking care. I wouldn't have posted that if I did care. But there's been times where I've needed help, and I've never spoken on it because I didn't want to get the backlash. But when it comes to my fucking kids, I don't give a shit. I'll take it. I don't care. If you want to be hateful and rude and disrespectful, that's fine. Judge me all you want. But me and my husband, both physically and mentally disabled, are making this family work somehow. And that means a lot. I don't know how many people in my situation would last, truly. But we do it. We make it work, And he wants to start going back to work, and I'm kind of like, I'm against it because I don't think there has to be a certain kind of job that he can do. Like, he can't just go like amongst like regular population and fucking deal with people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it has to be, I don't know, just different than average job. And so if you could find something like that, I'd be for it. But I personally cannot work right now. My lawyers have told me not to. There's nothing I can do about that. So yeah, I asked for help with my kids' birthdays. It's not, you don't have to. I have a P.O. box if you guys want to send them gifts, you know what I mean? And I could literally show them the gifts live and show them what you got them, if that's something you'd like to do or help out with. But, I don't feel ashamed for admitting certain things. I'm not going to be shamed for it anymore. In the past, I would not post anything like that unless I felt it was necessary. For example, I'm just going to throw this out there. I have a $5,000 blood test that I'm supposed to be taking every year. And if I test positive for cancer, it's covered under my insurance. But if I test negative, we owe $5,000. My copay for the first time is already paid off before January, and I'm going to use that to go get that test done. My white blood cells are fucking through the roof. They don't know why, but there's a special test to see if it's because of blood cancer, I think. And the last time I had that test, baby girl was 1, and it took us 3 years to pay it off. And I was like, fuck that. Like, I'm not going to go back there and take the test. Granted, I'm supposed to fucking do it yearly. $5,000 a year, that's a lot of money. So I'm actually going to be taking this test finally, which I should have taken 2 years ago. How long ago did I take it? Baby girl was like a year, I want to say. Maybe she was, I don't know if it was like a year or 6 months. She's going to be 6. So, oh my gosh, I'm like 5 years late to taking this damn thing. But I'm going to take it because my copay is paid, or whatever your deductibles met. I'm taking it finally for the first time. But this is something that I don't speak on about to you guys, because people fucking just run with it and are like, oh, poor Nikki Rev, she has possible fucking leukemia, boo-hoo, What? No, I don't talk about it. But oh well, life goes on. You and your husband have been making work for 24 years from a 6-figure income. Oh, the grandkid. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, you can make it work. Morning. Like, it's very possible to make shit work. It's just... we're not on a 6-figure income. You know what I mean? And I'm being real. Fucking... No, I know, I get that. I understand that. And my kids understand that too. Because when we were moving in here, their Christmas was very nil, And they weren't all like, look at me. I'm just simply saying, hey, if you want to help out to make it a more special day for them, please do. That's it. Okay? And if people want to take that and run with it and be fucking assholes and judge me, go ahead. I don't fucking care. I have another possible diagnosis, which is really stupid, and I don't even want to talk about it. I'm not going to, because it's not a sure thing yet. But I need to get an MRI. And again, guess what? My deductible's all caught up, and so I'm going to get it done. Lynch syndrome. What is that, Northern Girl? I have never heard of that, I don't think. Hi, Misfit. Beck, how are you? So if you want to be all fucking negative and aggro towards me and tell me what I should be doing when I can't, that's on you. Like, I'm sorry that you're so negative and unhappy and miserable in your life. You know what I mean? I can't help you there. I feel very fulfilled in my life, personally. Even with falling on hard times. I fucking feel great. Okay? I've chosen to live in a state that doesn't cost an arm and a leg to live. Okay? So, we get by just fine, thank you. In my last community page comment, not my last one, but I think the second to last, I was just seeing if anybody wanted to donate to my kids' birthday, and there's 2 of them in September, right? So I was like, hey, if you want to donate, fucking A, you know? Also, if you couldn't donate, just to share my channel out, it helps, you know? And then I get all these comments like, get a job, and it's like, well, you don't even know my fucking situation, first off. Like, I wish, like, it's kind of like, I wouldn't wish what I'm going through on anybody. Like, I wouldn't wish leukemia scares on anybody or other things. But until you really know what someone's going through, and then the stuff that I have to do just to take care of my husband, let alone my kids, and then the way he takes care of me, let alone our kids, we're just a well-oiled machine, and it works, okay? 2 disabled people taking care of each other, taking care of their kids. The end. It has to do with cancer. Oh, fucking A. 3 Christmases ago, my kids got nothing, but they understood those around that help watch the kids. Yeah, you know, like, my kids, they're the same way in that respect, that, like, they would be happy with. I mean, shit, my son, like, plays in boxes and shit, you know, like, let's be real. I just wanted to see if anybody wanted to help out. That was it. And I got a fucking just fucking getting emails, fucking getting text messages like, oh, you're such a piece of shit, why don't you go fucking work, and all this shit. And I'm like, wow, okay, never mind, I'll retract that. Fuck. And people do it all the fucking time. Like, it's just highly disrespectful. And I'm not, you know, honestly, I can say this, though. I would not expect anything less from you people. Yeah, no, they're trolls. I don't, Misfit, I don't. I never do, actually. I think I did one time. And I've been on here for 5 years. And, you know, if you're gonna, I'm not gonna let these people make me feel some kind of way about it. You know? I just block the numbers. Yeah, having real life trolls in real life sucks. It does. It really does. But, you know, that's fine. Like, it's okay. I'm not worried about it. I just put it out there. Like, so sue me. Like, really? Come on. But people are just miserable fucks, and they're gonna find ways to try to be assholes. It's not like you dry bag on here like so many other. I know! But it's because I'm me. It's because I'm me. That's why. And that's fine. I really don't give a shit. But yeah, there's a reason why I don't work. There's a reason why I don't want my husband to work, you know? Before all this pandemic shit and fucking inflation, we were fine. You know what I mean? We were sitting pretty. They hate me because I'm beautiful. I wish. But, you know, it is what it is. I'm not gonna feel shame or I don't mention my super chats. I don't mention my PayPals. I don't mention my Joel. I don't mention shit. I never do. I don't. I just don't. You know what I mean? Like, fucking, because this is the kind of shit that I get. When I do, people are like fucking come out of the woodwork. I get fucking dozens of emails, fucking hateful fucking phone calls, and like, you know, I delete most of like the stuff that's really bad because why? I'm not asking anyone to provide my kids' birthday. Oh my god. And I don't want to be disabled. Hand to God, I really wish that I could fucking be a normal person. Like, you think that I choose to have this background every day and every time I come on live looking this way is a choice? Like, really? You think that this is what I'm choosing? Okay. You know what I mean? Like, you think this is just... No. Yeah. People are just miserable fucks. I just wish people like would be helpful like towards one another. Like, I'm the type of person, um, whatever I can do for you, like, let me do it. You know, that's just who I am. That's who I've been this entire fucking time. You know, and I get super chats and see your Twitter DMs light up. Wow. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's like, it's like, fuck, calm down, dude. Like, when someone else is doing good and shit, I'm like, fuck yeah, good for them, you know? I'm happy for them. I'm like, wow, right on. You know what I mean? Or if someone's down and out, I'm not like, oh, fuck you, fucking beggar piece of shit. Like, I don't do that kind of shit. That's just not who I am. Like, I'm not a vile fucking person. But I think I'm gonna retitle like that comment, like probably post my PayPal and just retitle it like if you want to, like, or even send something to the kids, my PO box. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna do that just because it doesn't. I don't want my struggles to appear more important than someone who is struggling to get food on the table, if that makes sense. So I'm going to reword what I said. Yeah. I'm sorry if that happens. Like, you know, it's just, it is part of what I'm being on here and sharing your life. And oh, you have an Amazon wish list? Oh. See, I don't know how to do that. I don't even know how to do that. Like, my brain, I can't. Like, I don't know how to I don't know how to figure that out. I mean, I've tried. I don't know how. I don't know how to do shit. And like, people. Benny, I love you. Oh my god. Benny, thank you. It's not that you know, I don't want this to be like, I'm sitting here like, please give me money. No, I'm just being honest about stuff, you know, and my reality isn't as great as a lot of other people's realities, and that's okay. I've come to terms with that, you know what I mean? For a while, it was a really hard pill for me to swallow. I was like, fuck, you know, like, I felt like a piece of shit. See, the way you make it sound, Beck, it sounds really easy. But I have a feeling I won't. I've tried, you guys. I suck. Like, I fucking suck. I would do an Amazon wish list for the kids, like, if I could, you know, but I don't know how. Like, but anyway, I digress, and I'm not gonna sit here like, oh, woe is me. You know, life is life. Shit happens. You know, you adjust fire, and that's what I'm doing. And if it offends so many of you, then you don't have to pitch in. You know what I mean? Sorry that you're so upset. Yeah, same here. I try to use my channel to help others as well. Like, that's why I do my giveaways and stuff. Like, some people can't even afford, like, makeup and stuff. And, like, it's a big deal, you know, to get the giveaways that I have for them. Like, it's huge. And I try to give back in every way, shape, and form that I can. Give of myself, that I physically and mentally and emotionally can. The shipping address is hidden from the buyer. That's interesting. I just want to spoil the shit out of my kids, okay? So sue me. I'm sorry I'm such a terrible fucking mom. You know, I'm not okay with just giving them a gift from me and a gift from Papa. That's my problem, really. Yeah, I know what it is to adjust fire and to make ends meet when you're on a fixed income. I've been doing it for fucking a decade. Yeah, I try. Yeah. I'll look into it again, but last time I tried back, I couldn't figure it out, and it would just piss me off. Like, it makes me want to cry. I mean, Benny can attest to this. Like, I don't even know how long it took me to figure out StreamYard, like, to go live with people. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's not, you know, it's part of my other disability that I'm not going to speak on because everybody's fucking judgy. But, you know, it's hard for me to, and also a lot of you may tell me something, I'm going to forget it. I don't remember what you said, like, half the time. Um, so there's a lot going on in my life right now. Health wise, mental health wise, fucking the whole nine. It's just fucking lit right now. So, maybe that wasn't the best decision or the best wording, shall I say? But I just want to be honest with you guys. I'm not trying to, like, make anyone feel sorry for me or, like, you know, anything like that. I'm just being honest. Because a lot of times my vlogs, that's what I do. It helps me to get it off my chest, you know. And if my honesty pisses you off, then fucking hey, dude, I'm sorry. Maybe there's something you need to think about, you know what I mean? Think about yourself. Worry about that. So, that being said, trust me, I would not want fibro. I would not wish fibro on anybody or bipolar. Ever. And those are just the two things. Like, I have much more than that. But those two things I would not wish on anyone. Just because they're quite the fuck. Mind fuck. And physical fuck. Like, it's just, it's rough, okay? Yeah, most people are here to make money. That's why they want their channels monetized. And I've noticed a big drop in analytics. Like, usually, like, I would get paid, like, not only by AdSense, but by, like, because it's a sign of the times. Everybody is struggling right now. And so I just saw a big, huge drop in my analytics, like, for the past couple months. And this kind of happens every summer because people are vacationing and they're out. They're not watching YouTube as much. I've noticed this, at least for my channel. And my Google tech is how I kind of, like, it helps, what's the word? Like, soften the, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It helps. It helps. Okay. And so when it gets cut in half or into a third, that's a big deal. It just is. Do I rely on it? No. Do I need it to exist? No. But it helps. Absolutely, it does. Get your new glasses on the 28th. I'm so excited to be able to see. Aww. Yeah, that's why they raised the requirements. Yeah. It's not like I'm out here scamming cancer kids. It's not like I'm out here, you know, doing deals and doing, you know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, I need my kids' money, fucking, like I would understand if I was that person, but I'm not. So give me some grace here, please. Like really, fucking, spiteful motherfuckers. Anyway, we're gonna go into some color pop because that's what I got from this like land bag, and I love it so much. I swatched this shit ton of times. I even put it on my lids. This color I did. I believe. What color is this? I thought it's perfect for summer. 6 a.m. Super Shock Shadow. Ultra Metallic. So the glasses you're wearing now, are they just reading glasses, Benny? Or they're prescribed, but you haven't gotten a new prescription in a while? I know how that is. Because like my contacts actually aren't my current prescription. It's just a perk. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it too, Benny. You know? But exactly, like I could if I wanted to. I could sit here and start bashing streams. Like all day long and act a fool. You know what I mean? I could easily do that for 8 hours a day. And make a good chunk of cash. But I'm not doing that though. So they're 3 years old. Yeah, you're supposed to get them done, like your eyes done every year, but I don't, so I don't blame you. I mean, glasses are so expensive anymore. Ooh, Firmoo, FIRMOO. They will put your prescription into a frame for you. You just need to know your current prescription, and their glasses are like $5, and they're really good. I've had my Firmoo glasses for 3 years. 4 years, and they're intact. Yeah, see, you could have gone, oh man, I wish I knew you were getting glasses, because Firmoo, FIRMOO, you only get yours done every 3 years. Well, I think it's because I have astigmatism, and I'm pre-diabetic, that I have to get it done every year. I don't know why, unless my doctor's just trying to make some quiche on my shitty eyes. Yeah, your last pair of sticks, they're expensive, but you can go to Firmoo and you can get really cute frames too, and you can like try them on your phone. It's cute. I love Firmoo. Like actually, I need to get new glasses with an updated prescription, and I'm gonna use them. Oh, okay. Sorry. That sucks. Okay, so I'm just putting this down. I mean, the camera does not do it justice whatsoever. We finally got Specsavers here, and I can get 2 for the price of 1. Oh, well, that's good. I'm gonna change my, so I want you guys to be able to see it better. How does it, is it showing up more colorful with that? Just leaving it as is. Focus camera. It's not going now. That's okay. But yeah, I mean, I've had to make a lot of adjustments. Actually, I was going to do a video on, like, for people that are on fixed incomes and stuff. Oh, my legs. That, how to, like, save money and, like, get through this hard time, like, with everything being so expensive. Oh my gosh, Michelle, hi. How are you? I was going to do a video on it. Because I was just going to share some of the ways that I've, like, let go of some things and, you know, just stuff you just, again, you finagle shit till it works. Like, You know what plastic costs? What's Medicare pays for the eye test? Wow. Plastics is valuable as gold, for fuck's sake. Are you kidding right now? Do makeup with me. Yeah, Afterpay. That's another thing that I've been utilizing lately, like for makeup and stuff. But I'm just not. I'm at the point where I'm literally like on a no spend, fucking like legit like, and that's okay. Like it's not a big deal. Like I've been buying like more, instead of high end, I've been buying a lot of lower end makeup that works just as well. Surprisingly enough. But yeah, I want to make a video on like how to like get through, you know, these hard times. Yeah, I've watched those, Michelle, those videos. They're so relaxing. Something about like, I don't know, but I get hypnotized by those shows. I'm just like, what? Let me just watch this for a minute. And I end up watching it for far too long. 2 Afterpay orders for $200. Okay. Okay, oh, Art Deco robe. No, did I see it? Were you wearing it in your last live stream? I don't know if I don't think I did. I would remember. I would remember that. Trust me, I'd remember that. I don't think I did. But, what was I gonna say? Shoot. Yeah, that's why I can't watch it. Like, I can't be on my phone all day. I mean, the time I have is like, literally, I don't really have time. Let's be real, I'm just being honest. I don't. But I make time, you know? Oh, I'm sorry you slipped on it, that's that. Yeah, that's just the thing about Afterpay though. Like, I'm just like, I wish I would have just paid it, even though I can't. But I wish I would. You know what I mean? Like, because then it'll come out, and you're like, oh. At least they give you like a heads up though. Like, hey, your Afterpay payment's gonna come up. Thank you, Rhonda. I appreciate you hanging out, stopping by, and listening. Thank you so much. Like it's electric. Look at this color. It's like, ooh, it's pretty. It's up. I need to put it up higher on this eye. But it's so summery, you guys. Like I'm really impressed with this Slay Glam box. I'm not gonna lie. And you know what though? You know what tells me my karma's good? Is knowing that I have to cancel my BoxyCharm. Just to, again, to make ends meet a little bit easier. Or, you know, and then I got this. I got Slay Glam for a year free. Like, to me, that is the powers that be that are working and saying, bitch, your karma's good. Okay? You can't pay for BoxyCharm anymore. Here's a Slay Glam box. You know what I mean? And I just, to me, that is a testament to fucking where my karma is, you know? I'm lucky. I'm a lucky fucking gal. And I know that. And I'm not trying to sit here and be like, oh, woe is me, boo-hoo. Because I'm not that kind of person. And I know I'm supposed to use my ring finger for my eyes. I forget. You know what? I was looking at She Glam Beck, and I trust your judgment of makeup because you know. And I might indulge. So you will not believe, my July Boxy never made it to me. They just recorded for me and say it will ship within 15. What? See, that's not okay. Like, yeah, no. Did you see my glam box? Slay Glam box. Did I say she? Slay Glam Box review I did. I'm using some of the ColourPop eyeshadow they gave me. It's actually nice. It's nice to like not get like, here's 5 primers, you know? Like, it's nice to actually get shadow and liner and lippies, and it's nice. It's a nice add-on. Like, let's say if you don't, you know, you still want boxy, but to add Slay Glam Box. It's quite nice. I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm impressed so far, but let's wait, you know. It's on par with high end. Okay. Yeah, Boxy's kind of been losing me on a lot. I need to find a dupe for that expensive ass retinol serum. If anybody knows one, like, okay, hold up. This right here. Love, 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 love. But the fact that I'm not getting BoxyCharm anymore, I can no longer get this for like cheap. Does anybody have a good Dermalect retinol serum? Because it gets rid of those little see that bump right there? Oh, you can see it. That bump. This shit gets rid of it. And I've never, ever, ever found a serum that would get rid of something like that in my life. I might actually have to purchase this. That's too expensive. I'm just trying to think of a dupe for that. And I'm going to try to find dupes for a lot of things on makeup too on this channel coming up. Yeah, go check it out, Rhonda. I think you might like Slay Glam Box. You know what? Just because of you, Miss Fitback, I'm going to try the Sheen makeup. I'm going to try it. Because I was like shook at how cheap it was. I was like, what the what? Wow. I can't even afford $50 a month for food. I believe it. I believe that. And I understand that. And I'm sorry, Liam. That's fucked off. Maybe you should do like a, what is it called? Like a GoFundMe until times get a little bit easier. Hi, Mayor's daughter. How are you? Look at Trader Joe's retinol. It's strong also. Okay. Do we have a Trader Joe's here? I don't know. I'll have to find out. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. And my whole point of posting that was not to like belittle other people's struggles, okay? I'm not like that kind of fucking person. I'm just being honest. You know what I mean? That's it. And if my honesty offends you, I apologize if my honesty offends you. Truly. Like, I'll reword it for sure. You know? You're pretending you enjoy being yourself. Fuck. You know what, dude? Man, you and me have a lot in common. Let me just fucking tell you, Mayor. Like, it's uncanny. It's like, what? It's weird. Our food shopping went from $200 to $500 weekly. Thank you. It's ridiculous. I can't, you know? I can't. And I'm not going to get into it too much, but I understand that a lot of people are hurting. And I understand that everyone has their own story and everyone has their own reality. And I respect that. Okay? Just don't fucking come for me. Be nice. There's no reason to be a dick at all at this point. Okay? Not that I'm not going to get it from like everywhere. I mean, I expect it. You know, I'm not daft to the point where I'm like, oh, I'm post something and not expect anything from it. Come on. It's YouTube. I get it. It's not, you know. But all I'm saying is, this is my reality. If it bothers you, sorry. You know? Fuck. I can't imagine trying to feed kids these days. Yeah, Misfit, it's not the easiest thing. My grandson is in Texas this week. Okay. What's he doing there? Oh my goodness. Where's my... Don't tell me. Oh, there it is. I could eat $20 bucks or less in a week. I'm the same way, Benny. But not because my stomach's paralyzed. It's a blessing and a curse. Oh, Bible quiz for national competition. Good for him. How cute. That's awesome. And he's adores too. Yeah, no, I understand. I was just trying to clear things up for like my subscribers. Not so much them, because no matter what I say, I could be on my deathbed like, fuck you, and they'd be like, ha 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 ha, like, no. I was mainly just trying to clear up some stuff for people that support me, not them, per se. you know? Yeah, your trolls will always be your trolls no matter what. Unfortunately. That's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna put some mascara on. I really like these colors. They're really perfect for summer, and I like that they're just like in a tiny little pot, little pod or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I know they do. They do, but some, honestly though, like I'll have some subscribers that laugh. I know. Some subscribers I have like they're kind of on the fence, and they're like, you know what I mean? I just want them to know that my intentions aren't. I'm not trying to be, a scammer or fucking be weird and shit. You know what I mean? Because sometimes there's new people, and they've been dealing with fucking weirdo scammer fucks for I don't know how long. It depends on how long you've been watching YouTube and what have you. So, I mean, those kinds of people, like, I want to clear it up for too. Like, y'all have a good day. Much love. You too, Mayor. How adorable is that? I think that's so cute that he's doing that. $5 mascara. Yeah, you know what? I'm shopping on Shane. Dude, that was my evil laugh. That was my, I'm a troll and want you to fucking not succeed at anything ever laugh. Yeah. It's like, oh, okay. Love you too, boo. Trust and believe I'm not comparing my plight to anybody else's, okay? Like, you don't need to act like that. Kind of ridiculous. It'll be way cheaper for me. Okay. I trust your guidance here. Back. But you have such good skin, though. Like, my skin isn't really, like, as nice or as, like, flawed. Like, you got, like, porcelain skin and you just put some cheap, whatever on it. It looks fine. For me, I put some cheap shit on. Well, no, I didn't. I put tort, and I still look like shit. I was wearing my CPAP wrong last night, and I realized it once I woke up, and it was like, hey, the tubing wasn't fully connected, and I slept like that all night, and that's probably why I look tired. But, oh well, life goes on. If you don't sleep right, man, my whole day is fucked. If I can't sleep right, I'm so glad my kids are old enough now, though, that, like, their Skin Finish Hydrating Foundation. Okay, that, when I told Hubs, because he's like, what do you want for your birthday? And I was like, I don't really care. And he's like, no, be real. What do you want? You're not blocked, lame. Um, and I was like, well, to be honest with you, anything from Ulta. That's what I said. But now I'm kind of like, wait a second. Instead of just getting one palette from Ulta, why don't I just go get a bunch of shit from Shein? You know, like, that would be way more exciting. But I don't know. It depends on how good it is, really. If it hasn't caught up with you yet, Rhonda, it's not going to. Because I noticed people get sunspots. They get sunspots early. Like, I even got suns. I'm going to be 39. And my sunspots show, like, it's awful. And my melasma is getting worse. Every time it's the summer, I'm like, great. You know, here it goes. I have to fucking have blotches all over my skin. How fucking cute is this? I'm so happy. Yeah, drugstores makeup is expensive too now. Like, what did I get? The L'Oreal Minerals. Did someone super chat me and I missed it? No, it was Benny twice. I was like, but I got a few things first, then I was hooked. Yeah. I mean, there's like dollar items on here, like dollar items that are cheaper. Like that, but they look good. They look like they're good quality. You know what I mean? What was that L'Oreal Bare Minerals I got? It was like $15 for a little thing. The concealer isn't the best, I'll be honest. Okay, yeah, because that was the only thing, well, one of the main things I wanted to try. I want to think it's L'Oreal Balm makeup. Okay. Yeah, no, drugstore makeup has gotten extremely expensive. Well, because everyone's like into makeup and they're trying to find dupes for shit. You know what I mean? They're like, please let me find a dupe for Shape Tape. Which e.l.f. Camo is a very good dupe for Shape Tape. I will say that. But it's not exact. But it's a good dupe. Very good dupe. I'm gonna probably do some lippy and some liner. But like, look at how simple. Like, really, like, there's nothing wrong to have a little shimmer on your eyes in the summer, in my opinion, no matter what age. That's just me, though. Yeah, I wear SPF everywhere I go. I slather myself in that shit. And it's so bad. Like, I use the kids kind because I can't with the chemicals. I have a Neutrogena one for my face. It's like 70. That's all I care about. But no. Like the rest, like for the rest of my body, I'll use like the kids SPF. It's not as chemically. It doesn't like smell, and it doesn't have that like, I don't know, that feeling like you're dousing yourself in poison. You know. Do you know what I mean? Well, yeah. If you were smart enough to look after your skin since you were a teenager, you're very lucky. You know what, Rhonda? I noticed that on our camping trip, not that I wear makeup to go to the lake or anything, but on my ride up, I was like, don't I have something that has SPF on it? Like, I was thinking makeup wise, and I used this BB cream. Yeah, this one right here, and I quite liked it, to be honest. I mean, granted, yeah, I had to put some Tarte on top, but it really gave like this kind of glowy look to my skin. And I liked it. I liked it a lot. Lippy, liner, and some highlighter, and we'll be done. Oh my god, I can't believe I've been on here for an hour. Wow. I'm lucky my kids have slept this long. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh gosh. I'm doing all kinds of weird noises. Just ignore me. I creak. I do. I creak, y'all. I'm trying to find something. Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna take this whole thing out. Who am I kidding? I mean, shit, let's be real. I have enough makeup to last me a minute, okay? Like, let's be real. Fuck. Just being honest. I'm so worried. Where's my Fenty highlighter? This is gonna bug me, dude. That was expensive as fuck. Well, I got it for cheap because it's a drop shop. But I really like it. And I'm not seeing. Oh, there it is. It's at the bottom. So do I, but I still want more. I know. It's like an addiction. Zinc poisoning. What? Hold on. True, Rhonda. It's a good builder for concealing. That's so weird. I never heard of that. It's awful. But because I'm going with like the theme of, this is it here, kind of like an orangey, yellow, summer beachy theme. Especially with makeup tools, Beck. Like, remember how you were talking about your like angled padding or for foundation, I think it was. I want to get that because it looked like it worked really well, like for you. And I'm like, dang. And I looked to see they're cheap. They're not expensive at all. I was expecting it to be like, oh, $10, you know, or something like that. No. I can't quote the price, but it was not expensive at all. And then I want to do, I'm going to copy Just Ann because she always does like a colored eyeliner, which I'm starting to get into. Now that I'm older, I've noticed colored eyeliner, it just looks better on me than it does the the black. I might actually start going to brown because I just feel it's a lot less crazy than like black, especially for summer because you don't want to like be all dark. I mean, I personally do, but I'm talking about what's poppy. Oop, there goes my. For flip's sake, honestly, I will not buy any more eyeshadow palettes. That's kind of where I'm at. Tooth glue. Fuck. Really? I don't know how many I have, but it's right around there too. Like I have too many. And to me, if I'm not going to use it, then I have no right to purchase another one. You know what I mean? Like if I'm not actively using the palettes that I have now, why will I go get another one? Granted, if there's like a really popular one that comes out, I can do like an Afterpay sort of deal. But aside from that, I don't foresee myself purchasing any more palettes unless, like I said, people really want to see a particular palette and they're like, you know, gung-ho and they're like all over it, then yeah, I could see myself purchasing that. But again, nothing's really stood out to me except for the new ABH palette. But again, that's so neutral. But again, I love ABH. Why is this happening? I need to throw this fucker away. So I can find padding for it that would work. Wow, I only have one Jeffree Star. I'm more about Anastasia Beverly Hills. I like her formula a lot better. Yeah, using the palettes you have, recreate looks from current expensive ones. There you go. That's kind of what I plan on doing too. Yeah, nothing screamed by me now, right? Nothing. So why am I gonna be like, let me go buy shit I don't want? Shit I'm not gonna use, to be honest. It just doesn't make sense right now. Okay, I did just put these colored eyeliners in here, and for some reason I can't find them. I need to reorganize this a little bit better. Here I thought, purple, this is NYX. I'm not too mad at NYX either, to be honest. Let me get my sharpener. We'll put some purple underneath my eyes. I'm positive I could live for a decade without buying eyeshadow. Me too. Probably longer. Oops, come on. Why is it not? This is your time to shine. What's wrong with you? Sheen wigs. Oh my gosh. Don't. Uh-oh. I should not even be looking at Sheen, really. I wasn't really into their clothing. It's just not my style. Here's a bag of rice. May I please see your ABH palette? Oh my god. I hope not. We're gonna wish that shit was tradable, and it won't be. If it ever gets there. Lord Jesus, take the wheel. Please, God. I hope it doesn't get there. Most of your wardrobe is Sheen. Yeah, I've looked at, it's really, really inexpensive. So I'm like, please find something I want to wear. And I can't really find anything that suits my personality. But, I probably haven't looked hard enough. I'm sure I can find something. And last but not least, my Method lip plumper. Kind of going with this gold theme. You can get iMethod off Amazon. You use code NikkiRev 15. You can get 15% off. And it's already really cheap. If you're into lip plumper. But yeah. I think I'm done. Simple summer look with the color pop that I got from Slay Glam. Oh wow. 34 dresses. I don't even own 34 dresses. I think I own like maybe 7 or 8 dresses. Why, thank you. I think it makes the look come together. But I'm gonna go. I've been on here for far too long. I appreciate those of you that stick around and watch my bullshit and still love me and you know, support me. I appreciate you. It's not easy being me, let me tell you. It's not easy being any of us, really. I don't know what I think about this. Have a good one, kitten. You too, love. Costco this year. I don't know what I think about that. The cream trio. I love you, Beck. I'm gonna ruin it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna just put this on, but it's too pink. See you later. Love you guys. Stay positive, even though it's really hard sometimes.